Hi everyone. I'm sorry for the slight delay and the low tech nature of this week's live stream. I am not in London. I'm at home in Bristol with my family. Yeah, so there's no power, so I can't connect my laptop. So we are doing a very low low key, old school style live stream. I've got two questions this week, which I will answer. I apologize, they're doing house renovations right now, so everything is so loud. Um, um, so, actually, sorry, I've got more than two questions because I just realized it's been a really long time since I did a live stream. So, I'm going to go through, I'm going to answer, but my battery is dying by the second. So, I'm going to start with the most recent questions and then we'll get into the other ones. So, question one, I'm hopefully doing the GDL at my university, and I was wondering if you have any advice to try and get my foot in the door or to gain any law experience. I did a psychology degree, and the only experience I have was at the law department in ASDA. Thank you. So, congratulations about choosing to do the GDL. So, to get legal experience, you just have to start from somewhere. So applying for mini pupilages is the most obvious way to get legal experience. So that's option number one. You can also do things like pro bono as soon as you start on the GDL. Pro bono is something that you can do. So that's something number two. You basically need to start building your profile now. Application deadlines for things tend to happen a few months before. So just start now. That, like I mentioned, mini pupilages, opportunities to shadow if you network. If you go to my blog, you can find all of the information there about essentially legal work experience. I actually have an article which is called How to Get Legal Work Experience When You Have None. It's one of the first posts I wrote. Have a look at that one, see if that's helpful to you. But essentially, just get started. The time is now. Don't wait. Don't worry. I did history and politics. Yes? Okay. I'm coming. So I told you I'm at home, so yeah, I'm at my parents' house, so it's all a bit stressful. But yeah, get started. Just find mini pupilages, apply and do them. Get pro bono stuff as well. Try and do through. If you're at City, you can do the school exclusion project. But just get started with something and get started now. Next question. Oh, the next question is the same question. It's about someone going to do the GDL and how to get work experience at law firms. Bear in mind, if your question is about law firms, I am Ask Blessing at the Bar. This is for barristers, aspiring barristers. If you want information for aspiring solicitors, lawcareers.net has got a lot of information about that, which you can go and check. But as far as aspiring barristers go, your first port of call are going to be mini pupilages and pro bono. Next question. How do you get a BPTC offer? Please provide BPTC application tips for standing out. You're more or less guaranteed a BPTC spot. Are you serious? I'm on doing a live stream.
Well, do you want to get beat or not?
Thank you.
Hello, Blessings live stream. Goodbye.
Everyone, this is my little brother. Anyway. Do you see how I'm literally being at home is crazy? Yes. I kind of think I answered this BPTC question in my last live stream. It's not hard to get a BPTC place as long as your application is coherent, you make sense, and you look back at it and you've basically given as good as reason as you can give for why you want to do the bar course. How do you stay organized on the BPTC? I actually wrote a blog post about how I stay organized on the BPTC, and it's called How to Stay Organized on the BPTC. Check it out, because otherwise I'm just repeating myself. But I've laid out exactly what I did, how I stayed organized. So check out that blog post. It will answer your question. Okay, last two questions. Then I gotta go get some dinner. How do you know which area of law you want to go into? If so, how and why did you choose that area? Yes, so I want to do public law, so local authority work, and also judicial review, basically public law. The reason I want to do that is because my family's business is in adult social care, and that got me into looking at local authorities and that sort of work. And there's also a branch of the business that does supported living accommodation, which got me into property and also fit into the public law thing, because local authorities have a duty to house. So I essentially got my interest from that. And then I fed that by being director of School Exclusion Project and doing judicial review and loving public law. And that's how I chose it. So I chose it based on the experience that I'd had. If I took out the family business element, I chose my area of law on the fact that I did history and politics. So constitutional law and the law of the state is the law of the state and the citizen is really my thing. It's my jam. I'm passionate about it. I am never bored by it. It's just my thing, and that's how I've landed on it. And I haven't been swayed in any other direction. I could happily have a practice that incorporates public law and say commercial or whatever, but I know public law and that kind of area of law is just, it hits me in the chest. I got advice from someone actually before I did the GDL who said, wait until you start the GDL or your LLB before you decide which areas you like. And I thought that was good advice. So if you're in between, find what stands out to you, what fits with you, what have you always been drawn to. You will have some sort of magnetic pull towards something. How did I decide the inn to apply to for a scholarship? Great question. I decided my inn by going around, and I just got a really good vibe from Inner Temple. And I've said before in previous videos about inn scholarships, I liked Inner because they interviewed everybody and I wanted as much of a shot as possible. That does mean that there's a massive volume, but I just wasn't going to leave anything to chance. I needed to get in front of people. I'm the best when I'm in front of people. So as long as I could do that, I was happy. So that's why I chose Inner. And I thought their history really resonated with me as well. In that they got a history of being a very inclusive inn. Why do chambers expect us to have wacky hobbies as a way of standing out? Leave me and my boring hobbies alone, please. I understand what you're saying. Chambers just want to see that you're an all-rounder. So don't worry if your hobbies are boring, but everything that you do should be able to explain yourself. There's a level of introspection that you have to have, and I've spoken about that before, but the aspiring barrister has to be a seriously introspective person. I mean, I know people are going to roll their eyes, but I love things like horoscopes, and one of the reasons I love horoscopes is that I'm so introspective. Like, I really spend a lot of time sat there thinking about who I am and why I am and why do I do this and why do I do that and why do I not like this and why do I not like that and why is the fact that I used to do this activity fits into who I am today. That's the kind of level of introspection that you need to have when it comes to pupillage. So don't worry if your hobbies are boring, but know enough about yourself and know yourself so well to the point that you can explain why those hobbies fit in with the overall big picture of why you're going to be a good barrister. And woo, that is it for this week. Thank you everybody for your questions. I am very sorry for being a little bit AWOL, hot girl summer and all of that, but yeah, I hope this video was helpful. Someone gave me the suggestion under one of my last videos that I should keyword these videos, so I'm going to be doing that. I'm going to really try. I've been working this week, so I literally got into the house, did a little something, and then sat in front of this camera. So I will try and do a bit more keywording for my videos so you guys can find them easier. There is a subscriber exclusive blog post that is up on the blog now, and it's all about my first time applying for pupillage, and a lawcareers.net video is about to go out either this week or next week about my first time applying for pupillage. So do not miss out on those. So please subscribe to the mailing list on blessingatthebar.com. And if you are subscribed, register your account. Once you subscribe, if you're a new subscriber, you'll get the information, but just register your account. You're going to miss out on a lot if you don't. And I've got a whole community forum. It's just amazing. Follow me on all of my social media, which is, I can never get used to it. It's here. So find me here. I will see you guys next week. Peace out. Thank you so much for watching. Leave in the comments anything you want me to address. Don't forget to ask your questions for next week's live stream. It's every Tuesday at 7 for Ask Blessing at the Bar. Peace out. Bye.